Good morning, everyone. It's day 2 of my trip down Route 66, and I'm starting here at the Polk-A-Dot Drive-In. Let's check this place out a little bit. I think you're going to like it. Here at the Polk-A-Dot, they have Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, James Dean, and Betty Boop. I love these little drive-ins that have a canopy where you can eat, and probably at one time you could drive your car under this canopy. Looks like they also have some neon here. Be nice if it was on, but the restaurant's actually closed right now. They have a very nice looking neon sign here. Actually plastic and neon. They also have Superman here. They also have another giant size Elvis here. I'm an Elvis fan. I wonder if I step into this phone booth, I could change to be like Superman here. Nothing happened. I'm seeing a lot of the Blues Brothers along the route. I think because they shot some of the Blues Brother movie here in this area. I think actually they did a scene here at the Polk-A-Dot Drive-In. Here in Braidwood, they have something very unusual. They had this little zoo here of these very strange looking animals. Look at this pink elephant and some kind of weird looking creature here in the middle. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what this thing is. Maybe a bird. Very strange. Came here to see the Riviera Roadhouse, and all that's here is this sign telling everyone that it burned down. That's really unfortunate. This was a very historic place on Route 66. Al Capone would come here. It was kind of considered like a speakeasy. And there's kind of a picture up here of what it looked like, but I'm gonna throw a picture in the video where you can see what the old place looked like. But one of the interesting things about this old place is that the ceiling had man-made stalactites in it, which was kind of cool. This morning we started off here in Gardner and came here to see the Riviera Restaurant. This is an old horse-drawn streetcar that was brought up here, and it used to be a little restaurant. There's a little table with an old radio on it. This is a neat little stop here on the route to see this. Then right here beside the Riviera Diner is this little two-cell jail built back in 1906. And this was for keeping people, not real violent people, overnight. Hobos that would come off the train. People wanted to feel safe at night, so they put hobos in here. But very old, very interesting old jail. Let's take a look at the inside. There's 2 cells in here. and a little coal burning stove to keep them warm at night. Here's another little neat place here in Gardner. It's this little Route 66 gift shop. Unfortunately, they're not open today. We got all these Route 66 symbols on the road here from every state. It's neat. Here in Dwight is something really beautiful. It's not on Route 66, but I wanted to show it to you. It's this huge windmill here that was built to provide water to an estate here. And it's just gorgeous, but the thing is massive. It's at least probably 120 foot tall, I would say. Very beautiful. I'm here now at the Ambler Becker Texaco Station. A restored little place here in Dwight. And we've actually been invited to come in and look around a little bit. Beautiful little place. This is the original part of this gas station before they added on the bays. A little display case here has some things that you would have found here a long time ago. Some candy and spark plugs and different things. A few things here behind the counter that would have been original to the station here at one time. And a little pot-belly coal burning stove. Here's a couple of old pumps. These are actually the last pumps that would have been here.
The number one country for coming here was Spain. Before you guys can take off. There's 4 more places downtown. The turf named after him, and one time there's a baseball team named after him.
Our next stop is here at this old Standard Oil station here in Odell, Illinois. Here's a couple of old credit card machines. Haven't seen any of these in a long time. Love this old Coke machine here. It's great. Here's a little teardrop camper at this Standard Oil station. Let's see how it looks on the interior. Boy, this is itty bitty. This is something very unique here on Route 66. It's been filled in, but this is a under the street pedestrian crossing here, And you would have walked down these stairs into a tunnel and crossed over here to this Catholic church. There's a couple of these still on the route, and there may even be some that are still open that you can walk through, but yeah, it would be so busy at times on Route 66 that you couldn't walk across the street very easily, so they built these tunnels. And this one was built 1926 and was used until 1946. We're coming into Pontiac, and I noticed these Burma shave signs. If hugging on highways is your sport, trade in your car for a Davenport Burma shave. We're now in Pontiac, Illinois, at the Route 66 Hall of Fame Museum, which is actually in an old fire department building. Let's go in and take a look. They have all these display cases here, and they start in Chicago and they work around the building all the way to LA. This is Bob Waldmeier's VW bus that he traveled Route 66 in. He was an artist and did quite a bit of artistic renderings of the route. The inside of this van is amazing. It's hard to believe he lived in this, and he eventually worked up to a bus, which I've been told is outside, so I'll try to get that captured. Got a nice display of license plates from each of the states. I just noticed up here on the wall is a sign from the Pig Hip Restaurant, which is now gone. Unfortunately, it burned. Here's a nice old Conoco pump that has kind of a clock dial face on it. Very unique. This is a map of Route 66 here on the wall of all the different towns that it crosses as it goes through the state of Illinois. And right now we are not quite halfway. We're in Pontiac. And we've got, as you see, several more towns to go before we get to Springfield and on to St. Louis. Here's another old gas pump that's really pretty. The glass top to it. This is one of the most famous Grapes of Wrath pictures here. Shows the desperation in this woman's face. There's some beautiful Route 66 artwork on the wall here.
In 1996, he says, well, they say it's impossible. We say, well, not possible.
One of the things they let you do here at this museum is sign this huge chalkboard. I left my mark for them to remember me by. Here outside they have Bob's big bus that he traveled in. He built. This is quite amazing. It's quite intricate, all the work he did to build this thing. There's a beautiful mural on the back of the Pontiac Historical Museum. Here beside it they have the actual Wishing Well motel sign, and down below it they have the Wishing Well, the original one. Something I've seen a lot of here on Route 66 is murals. They do a lot of murals here. Just driving an old section here of Route 66. This is kind of not open to regular traffic, but you can drive your car down through it real slow and kind of take it in. But look at how the grass is growing in the middle of the road here. Love it, love it. Our next stop is here in Normal, Illinois, at the Sprague Super Service. This building was built in 1932 and is a Tudor-style home with a garage on the main floor and gas pumps and a home up above. Love these old gas pumps. These have a unique dial feature on them to register how many gallons you purchased. We're here now in Atlanta to see the big Paul Bunyan here holding a hot dog. I'm not sure why he's holding a hot dog. Probably because he was once at a restaurant that served hot dogs. Yes, he was at a place called Bunyan's hot dog stand. Cool. There's several of these along Route 66. And we might get a chance to see a few more.